This is what we get today. An awesome before and after. This is gonna stay like this. It's gonna dry and it's gonna look fantastic for a long time. 2016 Ford GT front lip plastic. 2020 now. Looking nice. Cerakote product, trim coat. Comes with gloves, the wipes, etc. Highly recommend this. Links in the description. Let's get after it today. And that journey with, and if you guys can take something away and you guys get there too, that's all I want. Make sure you watch till the end because we're giving away 2 of these kits. Today we are Cerakoting the trim around the Mustang with the Cerakote trim coat. That stuff is amazing. But before we get into that real quick, today's Saturday, yesterday was Friday, yesterday was the first official Karma Speed merch drop, which if you're new here, that's the brand on the channel. And I just gotta stop here and say that the support blows my mind. Started the channel 4 years ago. A couple months in, I knew I wanted to make it my full-time job. I always try and create content that adds value to you guys out there that are watching and help you work on your cars or just entertain you if you want. This is the type of car that I'm working on. I understand how powerful it is to envision you having it, seeing it. That's all, you know, something that you have to do if you want to get something. I still, for example, for the last, since I had like an iPhone 6, 7 maybe, I've had the same GTR on my lock screen since, and I'm keeping it on there until I get it. I told myself I would do that. But I'm here just to say thank you so much. A year and a half ago, I wanted to have a cool brand, 1. 2, a mission statement that people could relate with, that I'm on a mission to do. 3, make the 2 of those turn into a community and make it a successful community that can sustain itself and continue to grow and take things to the next level. To do that, honestly, something has to be sold to make that happen. And so I had a lot of good people helping me out and telling me which way to navigate, and I put my face down and worked and figured out the logo, the mission, everything in the last 6 months. Everything's kind of came together from my vision I had 2.5 years ago. And I've done some little bit of shirts and like the detail products and all that. I just didn't approach it right. I failed twice in my opinion, and I knew what I did wrong and I needed to fix it. So I laid it all on the line. I don't have much money at this point to invest into Karma Speed, so to be honest with you, I full sent it and threw a bunch of money on a credit card to make that drop happen yesterday. And I set my goal way up here because I knew you guys had my back, but like you might be able to relate, I had this tiny little voice in the back of my head that was like, yo, this could not work, and I had a little bit of anxiety. So I was like, you know what, how do you combat that? You work harder. I posted every day the last like 8-9 days and still trying to do that to get you content out during quarantine and all that going on. And I said they got my back. I know it, but I was still sketched a little bit, and I want you guys to know that even someone that you watch or whatever online, we're all still wired the same, everything. It's scary, 100%. So I'm telling you this because sometimes you don't act on things until you have a story that you can relate to. And if it's just one person, that's all I'm here for. Laid everything out on the line, hyped it up. I said they're gonna come through. They are going to come through. I'm gonna keep telling myself that. I know that they are. I know you guys out there. I appreciate all the comments, all the conversations I have in the DM on Instagram. If you haven't reached out yet, I encourage you to. I'm getting back to everyone, not right away, but as fast as I can. I've had hundreds of conversations with you guys, and it means a lot. It's super fun and humbling, and I appreciate you guys, and I'm trying to help you out as much as I can through the videos. Not only that, but behind the scenes as well. Leading up to the merch drop, 12 hours before, I started getting nervous. I didn't sleep too much the night before. I risked a lot of money on this thing. I got a credit card bill I got to deal with if this don't work out. Just sent it though. I laid it all out, man. I was a couple hours before the drop, getting ready, and 30 minutes before the drop, we premiered on YouTube with the Building Folks ST in 17 minutes. Hopped on with you guys. We're chatting in the premiere chat section. Had a good time, and if you were there, I'll let you into the website and told you it was going to be up a couple minutes early. So just look out for that next time. 12 o'clock hit. Boom! Oh my goodness. You guys literally blew me away. I set my goal up here, and within year, you guys go whoop past it, and everything worked out great. The support was insane. I'm so grateful, and I just wanted to take, I'm looking at my camera, 5 minutes now to just strictly tell you guys what it's like and how thankful I am, genuinely thankful I am for supporting this channel, whether it's just viewing, hitting the like button, buying something. That's a lot to ask. I'm asking for your time and all of that, and then I hope I can, you know, I'm always trying to do what I can to, in my eyes, make it worth your time. And you guys showed me yesterday that that is the case, and I'm more motivated than I've ever been. I'm more humbled than I've ever been. You guys have honestly changed my life in the last year and a half, especially. But yesterday marks a day that we will embrace more change, and we're gonna change, and we're gonna keep working to take this channel to the next level, to the next level, to the next level, so that in 2-3 years, I want you guys to have, if you watch every video, if you follow along, you can walk into any garage, any car, and have somewhat of an idea, at least, on how to work on any of your friends' cars. Any car you see, any car pulled over on the side of the road that, you know, you just run into, you have somewhat of an idea, better than if you didn't know anything. And then we can go even into more details in the videos and just expand our knowledge, so that cars become something that's hard to get, hard to work on, you know, hard to wrap your head around. We take all the concepts under that category that we find is fun, and if you take all the negatives out that make it hard, dude, cars are getting easier by the day, and the easier it gets, the more fun it is, the more predictable, the less ups and downs, the more linear it is. I look at people like Mickey and Evan at Throttle that are kind of like, I don't want to label them as old, but they're older than us, and I see Mickey do things like, he did that video on flocking, I think it's called, the dash of their Subaru WRX giveaway, and just, I can just tell the finesse, how easy it is, how relaxed he is. I want that for everyone, and I'm searching for that myself, and I'm thankful for the platform that is here to share that and that journey with. And if you guys can take something away and you guys get there too, that's all I want. All of us to have fun, more driving, more learning, more exciting things. So I'm here just to take now 8 minutes of your time to say thank you. The support's insane. Let's go. And if you haven't sent your favorite photo of your car to the Karma Speed Instagram page, please do. I want every subscriber's car on that Instagram page, posting 3 times a day. I have my 13-year-old cousin Parker helping me. He's like my best friend, and he helps me edit videos. He posts on the Instagram. He manages the Karma Speed page. It's just, he helped me back teach so much stuff. I couldn't do this without him at this pace. So just show my appreciation and your guys' appreciation for him. I bought him a new motor for his RC car. He has like an RC car YouTube channel. So on top of paying him, I was just like, yo, I want to do something for him because the drop went so well, and I want him to feel the love from you guys as well. So he's gonna enjoy this for sure. In the garage, getting started with the film process. Gonna do the coils on the STI next. Got the white wheels all cleaned up, dialed. That's fun to look at. I love white wheels, if you guys can't tell, but we won't be doing white wheels on the Mustang. Don't you worry. Everyone would be pissed. Cerakote trim coat, easy to apply ceramic coating. We did this product before, but this is the newer version. There's no more gloss, matte, etc. And it's an awesome product. You guys can read about how it works on the back when you get it, but basically it's a ceramic coating with nano some technology, and there's a spider web on here. I've seen this bring back some faded plastic back to life, and the Mustang isn't bad, but it could use a little bit of help to make it look even better. So the first thing we need to do is pull it in the shade right here. I would put it in the garage, but obviously we can't do that right now. So I highly encourage this mod on any car. This could be useful if you have a Jeep. This could be useful if you have a truck. This could be useful if you have a sedan of any sort that's not a sports car. Mirrors, anything plastic. As always, I have a link in the description to order this. It is an Amazon affiliate link. I do get a little baby commission off of it. So if you guys ever need to order car parts and you see them in the description, it helps your boy out. So I really appreciate that. If any of you guys want to start a YouTube channel out there, I have found out that this GoPro setup I am using right now is the most efficient camera setup I have ever used. It's not my favorite because I'd rather shoot high quality videos, but we've been uploading like the past 9 days consecutively. I am burnt out after this long, and I wanted to film this video to keep the videos rolling during quarantine, so I go with my most efficient camera setup in these times and pull back on the creativity, pull back on the quality a little bit while maintaining good enough quality to watch. And I'm gonna take a video on my phone of what this looks like. This is the GoPro Hero 8 Black with a tripod mount on a Manfrotto knockoff Amazon little mini tripod. This thing is awesome. It has this swivel on it. I can like angle it however I want. You can set it on the ground like this in any sort of direction. This thing's awesome. And then you would need a basic tripod, and from there you have no excuse not to make your YouTube videos of your cars or anything like that. So I just wanted to share that with you. Some of you guys out there are probably thinking about making a channel or have been making videos on your phone and you're ready for the next step. I think this is a good way to do it. It's versatile, you can throw it out, whatever, doesn't get scratched. It's kind of really strong camera. It's not intimidating to talk to either. Keep this setup in mind. I have a link in the description for the tripod mount, and the GoPro as well. My favorite thing about the new Hero 8 Black after getting this is the audio is so much better than the older GoPros. I'm almost to the end of this video, and I just realized I didn't mention part of it being efficient is how I can switch so easily between wide angle mode and linear mode. That way the linear mode looks more like a real camera, and that's why this camera isn't very hard to watch, combined with the good audio and the linear feature. But then also being able to switch not only from different types of camera angles, but also to time-lapse mode so seamlessly, and the fact that it combines it into a video format that you can just drop into your editor, so awesome. This video has been a breeze. While the car is sitting in the shade, I'm gonna let it cool down for a bit because the plastic needs to be cool to the touch. And it's a little bit warm. It's kind of warm today. But the next thing I'm gonna do is take some glass cleaner, or if you have water in a bottle, whatever, and a microfiber towel, scrub every bit of debris off of all the pieces of the trim. We've got the front bumper lip, we've got the side skirts on this car, if you're not familiar with them, and on the rear, it's this black plastic all the way around. The mirrors actually look really good on this car. I don't know if I'm gonna do them. We'll play it by ear and do that last. Another little YouTube tip, I took the picture on my phone, hit edit, then you go to the crop tool at the top right. There's a section to choose what crop you want. I'm gonna do 16:9, and boom, they don't need photoshopping or anything like that, so I just shoot it on my phone to save myself time and be as efficient as possible, because half the YouTube game is being efficient and knowing how to do that and be consistent. That's super important because everyone knows how much I'd like to see progress very, very fast, especially this day and age. So keep that in mind to succeed. And one of the perks of Karma Speed doing so well this past drop is that if it continues to do well over the next year, hopefully we can work towards hiring someone full-time to help me create the better content, keep the quality up, and make things go even faster. So I'm looking forward to that day too.
Going back.
Before we get started, have a microfiber towel handy. If this touches the paint, no big deal. Just wipe it off right away and you'll be fine. It won't dry and you'll get it off. Inside, they always give you gloves with the Cerakote products. I love that. And look how many of these wipes we have. Holy, you get a really good bang for your buck. This could do several cars in my opinion. We'll see how long one of these goes, but from the previous kit that I've used, this is gonna go a long way. So all we need is 2 gloves. Let's just do one glove. If you wash your car before this, you're definitely gonna wanna spray it out with some compressed air, because you don't wanna mix water in this. It's gonna leave a inconsistent finish. So once you clean it, make sure it's dry, and go from there. So before we unfold this, we're gonna wanna get the edge along by the paint first. Now let's go ahead and just paint it on one simple coat. Now I'm gonna go back and get this hard edge right here. Now we're gonna do this for the whole car and let it sit for an hour. Oh, I just touched the paint right there. Go the extra mile, I'm gonna hit this edge right here. I know the rest of that will get obliterated by the tire, but I just wanted to hit this little edge. Oh, it looks like I missed a spot. Go over that. I did both side skirts with this wipe. Seems kind of dried out now, so I'm gonna move on to a new one for the front bumper. I wanna see a really good comparison, so I'm gonna mark a line straight down the middle right there and move left from here, and I'm gonna let it dry and see what we're working with. So pumped already on the results of this rear bumper. Looks so fresh and new. I'm looking for any spots that I missed. That didn't maybe get deep enough into a plastic, if it had a little scratch in it, or I just didn't press firm enough on the wipe to get the moisture from the chemical, ceramic chemical, onto the plastic. But everything looks good. I only fixed one little spot. I'm looking from here and I can see a little bit of a wipe line. Looks like this needs a little bit more love. There, a little bit more. That should be good now. Let's go back up to the front. Didn't miss any spots. Everything looks good. Oh, I missed a spot right here. Fill that in. Super satisfying. Easy to do. Look at that. Totally gonna do the fog bezels, the grill up top and the lower as well, and then the mirrors and stuff, all the other black pieces of plastic on this car, as well as the cowl. I don't remember what they call this, I forget. I'm spacing out right now, but I'm gonna save those other parts of the car for another day and call it here. Just did the final coat on the front lip, looking nice. Let's pull it out in the sun and see how she looks. I hope you guys can tell on camera, maybe if we get up close, but this is a bad side because it's fresh, it hasn't dried a little bit, but it makes the fog bezels and grill actually stand out worse than I thought. It definitely needs some love, because this actually does have a really good finish. The car looks great. This car was already in good condition when I got it, but man, a little TLC. The STI makes a great towel rack. We're giving away one of these. Don't forget, all you gotta do is follow Cerakote on Instagram, as well as myself, and then we'll be picking someone in about a week from now. I'll tag you on my story, let me know, and we'll get one of these shipped out to you. I'm picking 2 people. If you're new here, we're all about building confidence in the garage. That's what the Karma Speed brand on the channel stands for. If you like that idea and you want to learn everything you can about each specific sports car model, from before buying it to DIY modifying it in the garage yourself, you found the place. Join the community, hit the subscribe button. The way we know you enjoy it. Make sure you get one of these Karma Speed stickers on your car. Every single drop that's going to be coming out, there will be more die cut stickers available. I just mentioned earlier that the other drop just ended, so stay tuned on the channel. I'll let you know when the next one's coming up here in the near future. I appreciate you guys' support. Make sure you check out the playlist on the screen, and I mean, what else are you gonna do?
you like